Okay, so good evening, everyone. We are now recording the class. Welcome to the Click Right Math class, the most interactive math class online, where students participate and they learn by God's grace. All right, so I'm seeing some answers already. How many? Right, so we have 24 persons, so I want 24 answers, please. All right, so Tyrese, correct. Your answer would be in cm squared, by the way. That's 1. Jacob, that's not 2 decimal places, but you're on the right track. I want 2 decimal places. That's 2. I want 24 answers. 3, Jalia, correct. Um, Garcia, correct. Shalumi, correct. Theodora, correct. Mikhail, long time no see, correct. But
Oh, sorry, sir. I was busy doing SBAs.
sorry.
I was doing SBAs over the course of the few weeks, so
Oh,
that's why I
okay,
wasn't
okay,
here.
okay,
Sorry. If I don't understand, then I'll tell you.
okay. Jedidiah, correct. Jada, correct. That's not 2 decimal places, but I'll live with it. Deshaun, correct. Darius, correct. Sienna, correct. Matthias, correct. Naomi, correct. Kyla, okay, correct. Kylon, correct. Antonio, that's not 2 decimal places, Antonio, but that's correct. Ezekiel, correct. Jenny, I didn't see your work. Jessian, I didn't see your work either. Yeah, you have a calculator, Jessian? Jessian Rodriguez, you have a calculator? You can't use
Uh,
your mic?
I do. It's just a bit noisy.
Yeah. So you're sending it to teacher.
Okay.
Right. So go ahead, people that I said correct. Keshawn, correct. So you're going on. So you found the area of the entire thing. That's a large sector. So we have to find the area now of the small sector OXY. Go ahead. You'll have to use pi r squared by theta and 360. Okay, your hand say that's correct. Not exactly. My answer for this was and this is the exact answer, 80.85 centimeters squared, right? Hmm. Now, what you all could actually do with your scientific calculator, you have to know how to use the brackets. So after you click 22 divided by 7 equal, you could multiply that by the radius, and you press the square sign, multiply by, and you put open brackets. The angle is still 21 divided by 360. Now, then close bracket and then put the answer. All right. Matthias, I just saw you with an answer. That's correct, Matthias. Two decimal places. Good. Right, Matthias. So you find the difference. Good. So he went ahead and just worked for this shaded portion. Jedidiah do the same. Correct, Jedidiah. So work out now for the shaded portion. Sorry. All right. I'm not seeing people with the answer. I saw Matthias, Jedidiah, and you just work out how many people here? 25. Ezekiel, no. That's not what I got. Ezekiel, check that again, please. Antonio, I'll live with that. I'll live with that. You, Jelia, no. I don't understand what you did, Jelia. The 80.85 or well, you have 29. That would be the larger area. So what's the smaller one? Darius, right. So Darius, find the shaded portion now. Sienna, correct. So find the shaded portion now. Tyrese, correct. So find the shaded portion. People find it one time now. Jacob, no, no Jacob. All right, so I can't wait. I can't wait. The answer for the shaded, the smaller part. Right, so I'm seeing answer still trying to pop up. Right, there are four answers. Theodora, correct. Chasian, right. So this was the smaller sector. Correct. But find the shaded portion now. Naomi. No, Naomi. Oh, the shaded portion. That's not what I got to know, Naomi. It's 80 points. No, Naomi, try that again. All right. All right, Jasian, correct. Garcia, I wanted the two decimal places, but I'll live with that. So find the shaded region now. Let's see. Tyrese. Okay. Correct, Tyrese. Darius. Correct. Antonio. Hmm. I'll accept that, Antonio, but you need a better calculator. Because Ezekiel, no.
Aí achar a calculator.
Oh, if you all have 22/7 multiplied by the radius, which is 14 squared, by 21 on 360. The answer is, and I have a very good calculator, is 35.93 centimeters squared. So now we just need to find the area of the shaded region. So the shaded region is equal to 85 minus 35.93, which gives us 44.92 centimeters squared. All right. All right, so we're doing one more. We're doing number 18. Well, people, this one is a tricky one. This one, all right. All right, do number 17. In the figure above, number 17, we'll do 17 instead. In the figure above, each end consists of a semicircle. That makes it easy. Number 18 is a little more tricky. I'll leave that one for you for homework. See if you could do 18. So we're doing 17. Calculate the total surface area of the figure. So people, to work this, let me show you all where you're looking at. So it's like a rectangle with two semicircles. Everybody agree with that? So if CXC brings something like this, immediately you should recognize the rectangle with the two. Can I erase this recording so you'll get it? Could always go back to the recording.
Yes, sir.
So we're doing number 17. Did they tell us what to use pi as? All right, so we're using pi as 3.14. Let's use pi. Let's make it a little easier today. We're using pi as 3.14. This one, I want to see people's work. So first of all, you have to find the area of your square. They ask find the area. In the figure above, each N consists of a semicircle. Calculate. Now, can anybody tell me what? All right, so we're using just now. This one is a tricky one, but you could do it. So we're using pi as 3.14. If I'm to find the area of the rectangle, right? Because we have to find the total surface area. So we have to find the area of this semicircle A and semicircle B have the same area and the rectangle C. So how are we going to maneuver that? So area of rectangle is equal to the length by the breadth. Now, the length is the tricky part. The breadth is 20, which is the diameter of the semicircle. Could anybody put in the chat? Put in the chat what is the length of the rectangle. Now, let me give you a hint. The entire length of the structure of the shape is 45 centimeters. All right? The 45 below here. All right? The entire length of the shape is 45 centimeters. So all I want to know is this length here, from here to here only. How would we work that out? So all I want to know, so this length, how you're working out the length of the rectangle. Put in the chat. Let me see what people are going to have. So you have to minus 45 from something. Let me see if I look good. I would have give everybody a prize to get this out at the same time. All right, so I'm seeing some answers. Let me comment people. Let me see what they have. Matthias, excellent. That's correct. So the length is that correct. Antonio, oh, Antonio, correct too. What? All easy. I thought this was hard. Darius, nah, Darius. I catch you, boy. Nah, Darius. Try again. Tyrese, correct. Tyrese. Garcia, I want the length. All I want is the length. Before you work out, I want the length. We know the breadth or the width is 20 centimeters. So what is the length of the rectangle? Now let me try again. Jacob. Yes, Jacob. What? Jacob, you're not easy. You're not easy at all. Kylan. Almost. Try again, Kylan. Kyla. Uh-huh. So what is it? So how much is that, Kyla?
Afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. That's Jeremiah.
Yes, good afternoon, sir.
Okay, good day, good evening. All right. So Kylan, no Kylan. The whole length is 45. Johansir, anything? I ain't hearing from you. Jada, anything? Mikhail? Let's see, Naomi again. Yes, Naomi. Very good, very good. Garcia, nah, Gil, nah, is it has to be, the length has to be less than 45. Because if the length, Jeremiah, we're doing number 17. Udaya, we're doing number 17 for those people who now coming in. Try again, Garcia. It's not seeing that new comment. It can't be 45. It has to be less than 45. Because the entire length taking up the semicircles is 45. So, all right. So I'll have to answer that for some people. Jacob, yes, Jacob gave me the correct answer a long time. Johansi, yes, Johansi. Very good. Very good. Sienna, the whole length is 45. I want the length of the triangle. So people, stop where you are. Stop where you are. So let's look at this quickly. All right. So I have a rectangle. All right. So I have a rectangle. And of course, there are two circles. But of course, I would have to do some. Right. I don't know how to copy and paste. All right. Let me see. They don't allow me to copy and paste. I would have liked to do the same thing. Right. So, okay. So look, I have that circle there. I'm going to draw another circle on this side. All right. It looking good. It looking good. Yeah. All right. It looking good. All right. Good. It wouldn't be perfect. I wouldn't get, oh, oops. All right. Let me watch them to see. I wouldn't get the exact thing, but I just want to make a point. All right, good. Now, so it's so what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to remove the inner parts. All right, I'm just going to erase this. I'll do it on this side. Right. Now, people, you'll have to remember that the entire length from the edge here to the edge here is how much? So the entire length is how much? Watch it. What are we doing? Number 17. The entire length is how much?
45.
45. It's 45. 45 centimeters. That is the entire length. So what you have to do, you have to subtract here this distance, and you have to subtract this distance. So you have to ask yourself, I'm doing all this from here to here is the same distance. What do we call this length? Somebody open your mic. That arrow, white arrow in the two circles, where you call that distance? Huh?
The radius.
Oh gosh, man, I'll talk loud now, man, it's correct. Radius. It's the radius. So you have to minus the radius from here and the radius from here. So what is the radius? Because they gave us the
10.
diameter. So what is the radius?
10.
10.
10, correct. 10 centimeters. Everybody agree with that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So 10 plus 10, so that would be 40 minus 20, which is 25. So this is 25 by 20. Anybody lost?
No, sir.
No, sir.
And how much is that?
500, sir.
So we just calculated the area of this, the rectangle. Now go ahead, find the area of the semicircle. Now, while you're finding the area, you could either find the area of the semicircle or you could just find the area of a circle. What is the formula for area of a circle?
Pi squared, sir.
Pi multiplied by radius squared. We're using pi as 3.14. The radius was 10. So that's the area of a circle. Now, if we half that, we find the area of 1. All right, if we half it, we're going to find the area of 1 and then the area of another one. So the total area just now, let me just hold on, my laptop is going off. Hold on. All right, I'm back. All right, so the total would be 500 plus total area. 500 plus 314. Any questions? Any questions pertaining to this?
No, sir.
Giving you all number 18 to do for homework. Yeah, we'll try that one and tell me how you did it, and we'll decide. All right. So can I clear this and move on? Yes? It's on
Hmm.
you. Yes, question. What is the question?
No, I just saying, yeah, yes, sir, you can continue.
Okay. I was happy to hear a question. All right. All right. So, all right. So we are moving on to all right. So we are moving on to volume of a prism. Anybody remember we are moving on, new heading to volume of a prism. All right. Can anybody remember what a prism is? A prism is a shape or a solid. All right. So let me give an example of a triangular prism. So let's say I have the shape here, and this will explain what a prism is. All right. Now, anybody could tell me something about the shape? Tell me, is there anything unique about the shape, this prism?
So it has two triangles.
Right. It has two triangles, and to me, that's one of the most important thing. Actually, the two triangles, people, these two triangles are very important to you. Why? Because the triangle here right, this triangle is the same in dimension. It's the same in dimension to this triangle here. Same, exact. So the area of the yellow triangle is the area of the green triangle. Marcus, I saw you coming. I'm not sure if you're still here. Marcus, is Marcus here? H-I-J-A-B-C-D. Marcus, you agree with that? You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Right. So I'm saying the shape, which is a triangle, on the outside, on the both ends of the shape or the solid, it's the same shape that passes through the solid. So if you notice here, triangle, triangle on the inside. If you notice here, triangle on the inside, right? So this is the same shape passing right through the shape. All right. Same triangle, same triangle. All right. So this is a prism. A prism is a solid with the same shape going throughout, passing throughout that solid. All right. So you're writing that. A prism is a solid All right, so now it's important to notice that it's the same shape. So we need to talk about that. That's important. Same shape passing through. All right. So this is called a triangular prism. Hello? That's easy to remember. It's called a triangular prism. We have several of them here. What about this? What you call this shape? Uh, would you say this is a prism? Right, so is this a prism?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
it's
sir.
a cuboid. But it's not exactly a square. So this is a cuboid. All right. So you have the same shape passing through the solid. Same shape. So this is a prism. All right. Can I erase everything? I want to ask a question. I want to show you all
Yes, sir.
this. Tell me if this is a prism. Right. So the question is, would you consider this
No, sir.
to be a prism?
No, sir.
All right. Put your answers in the chat. Anybody knows what this shape is?
A cylinder.
A cylinder.
Thank you. Thank you. So let me write cylinder.
Cylinder.
You all are right.
Cylinder, sir.
This is a cylinder. And I'm asking, is it a prism? I'm just going to look at people's answer. I'm not going to tell you if it's right or not. Is it a prism? Yes or no? That's all you're putting in the chat. Yes or no? I just want to get some answers. I'm not going to say what answer you put. Come on, come on, come on. I want some answers. Okay, Antonio, Ezekiel, Jedidiah, Kashawn, Deshaun, what about you?
So ask the question again, please. It was
I'm
breaking up.
asking, is the cylinder a prism? You put in the answer in the chat. Given given what we just did and our definition, right? Matthias, let me see who I didn't see yet. So Ezekiel, Jalea, Jessian, I didn't see anything from you. Jenny, are you there? Jenny. Is Jenny there? Jenny. Yeah, boy. All right.
Yes, sis.
Hi, Jenny. I'm not hearing from you. I don't know. Is the cylinder a prism?
Yes, sir, it is.
All right. So I'm going to add something to the drawing. And because some people are saying yes, as Jenny, and some people are saying no. So we need to have a consensus. I don't know what to say. So before Jacob and I'm just taking a roll quickly. And then we'll continue. All right, so I'm going to add something to the drawing now. I'll finish take the roll shortly. So, oops, definitely not that. Hold on. All right, I'm going to add something to the drawing. So you all tell me this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 more, 5. All right, so everybody, the cylinder is open your mics.
Prism.
It is a prism because the same shape at the top is the same shape. So this is at the top. Is the same shape at the bottom. All right, people, any questions before I move on? No. Now that we have that, so the cylinder is a prism. I have another one for you, but I wouldn't ask you just yet. We are 20 minutes. I'll ask you before the class is over. So I'm going to erase this. I'm recording the class today. So volume of a prism is equal to Oh, remember, I said that a prism is a solid with the same shape at either ends. Right. The Kiara, it just came. I said a prism. So before I give the volume of a prism, I said that a prism is a shape. So for example, Kiara, the first thing we did was we did a triangular prism where the shape went straight through. So you have the triangle at one end, and it's the same triangle at the other end. And it's the same shape that is going to pass right through the structure. Right. Same triangles. Right. So the shape at the ends of a prism, the shape at the ends of the prism is called the cross section. Very important. I'll be using that word instead from now on. The shape, which is the same, now this is very important, cross section. All right, this is very important. So I have to underline this. It's called the cross section. So the cross section would be the shape here and the shape here. Same triangle. So to try to find the volume of this shape, I would have to find the area of this cross section, and I'm going to multiply it by the length. Now the reason why because it's the same shape going all through. So area of a prism, given what I just said, area of a prism, no, volume of a prism, sorry. Is equal to the cross-section area multiply by the length. So you have to memorize that. That is not hard to memorize, people. That's not hard to memorize. The volume is the cross-section by the length. However, here the trick. CXC can ask you for the area of a triangle with 3 sides and no perpendicular height. So I'll show you that. I'll show you that shortly. Our time is running out. Our time is running out on us, so I don't know how I'm doing this. So I'm going to clear this now. You could always go back. I'm trying to hustle because I want to finish this topic quickly. I find they bring it a lot for January. So you January people try to remember this. Volume on a whole. But they like to bring cylinder for June. And they may bring a triangle for January. So let's do this. Now look at question 4. All right, take your phones and if you have to open the screen a little so you could see Marcus. Look at question 4. They said for the prison above, calculate the length in cm cube of BD. The length of BD. All right. But I don't want to do that just yet. I don't want to look at the length of BD yet. Yeah, you will have to do that for homework. I just want to show you. In question 4, the triangle looks like this, and this. So they have B. This question 4 people. They have D. They have C. They have the right angle. So this is my perpendicular height. So this is a triangle with a perpendicular height. So triangle with perpendicular height. So they have this as 8 and this as 6. Class, can we find the area of this triangle here?
Yes, sir.
Right. So the
Yes.
area of this triangle is what you learned in primary school. A half base by height, or you could just put B times H over 2. Anything, anyone. So the base, I prefer the half base by height. I just like, all right, so a half of the base is 6. So I already have 3. I already have 3 in my mind. All right, so this is how I work it fast. And so it's just 3 times 8. So that's 24. All right, so I know my answer because I just look for it. So 22, 1, 26, 3. 8 threes.
24.
24. So anybody lost?
No, sir.
No. Good.
No, sir.
Right. So this is to find the area of, take it down, please. Take it down. All right. Okay, so let's move on. Now, let us say, now for this question, you would not have an angle, but I'm still going it through just to show people. If I have a triangle, it's an isosceles triangle. This is isosceles, with this angle being 60 degrees. And let's call this A, B, and C. So AB and BC are the same length. So this is 7 centimeters. So we call this angle between the two 7 an including or inclusive angle. An inclusive angle. Because it's on the ends, it's between. It's between the two sides. Now, for area like this, for area of a triangle with an angle, area of triangle with an angle. Uh, you remember what you all had to do for this one? So the area is a half AB. Well, in this case, it will be AC. The dot means times, so let me put times. So it's the two sides. The opposite side is this opposite of the angle. The side opposite of the angle is called A, common A. The side opposite to the C is called, so that's A times C. And then what? Anybody could remember? Let me see if I remember. Let me see if I look good. Times what? One more. Times sine the, oh, done, boy. Sine the angle.
Sine C.
So it's equal to a half. It's always like this. Half times A times C times sine of 60. So this is for area of a triangle with an angle. And many teachers forget to teach this, right? Because they don't even teach this part. All right, so somebody give me an answer. 7 sevens are 49.
The 21.2.
How much?
21.2, sir.
21.2. Anybody lost? So it is always an inclusive angle.
So our question, sir.
Yeah, well, that is what we're here for. Ask a
The-
question.
You mean by inclusive? You mean by itself?
No, I mean by in between. That's why I
In
put
between.
angle between there in brackets.
Thanks,
The
sir.
area of a you're welcome. Area of a triangle with angle with an angle. So there are triangles with an angle. That's how you work it. Hello. One more. So CXC requires that you know how to work 3 different types of um um triangles. A half AB. Now this is only used for sectors or section 2 that people don't do. All right, so please one more. One, one more to teach you. So now we're going to look at the area of a triangle. Could I erase everybody? People
No, sir,
don't
not yet,
fall
not yet.
asleep on this
Not yet,
one
not yet.
really important. There's one more area that I have to teach you. And just having some technical difficulties. Hold on. Right. Good. One more. Oh, okay. One more. Right. So now I have a triangle. I'm going to call this triangle A, B, C, and where I know all three sides of the triangle, but I do not have the, if I tell you that this triangle is, let me look for one in the book. 10 centimeters, 6 centimeters, 8 centimeters. If I tell you to find the area of this, can you use a half multiply by the base by height? Can you? A half, what's the base? What's the base? Marcus, what's the base of the triangle?
6.
Thank you. It's 6 centimeters. What's the height?
10.
No. This height is
8.
the perpendicular height. This height is the perpendicular height. Do we know the perpendicular height? Johansi. Do we know the perpendicular height? No, we don't. So we cannot use this area. We cannot use this because we don't know the height. It was not given. So people, this is where, so we're going to find the area of a triangle. Area of triangle given 3 sides. Area of triangle given how many sides?
3.
3 sides.
Deshaun, are you there? So we first find for S. S is really called the semi-perimeter of the triangle. The semi-perimeter of the triangle, S. S is equal to all the sides divided by 2. It's always that. Somebody give me an answer.
So 13?
13? Thank you. Now, so the area of the triangle given 3 sides is equal to, oh, by the way, if this is angle A, this side opposite is called common A. If this is angle B, the side opposite is called common B. If this is angle C, the side opposite is called common C. Everybody okay with that? I want to go that over one more time.
For the cosine rule.
No, this is not the cosine rule.
Okay.
Good try, but this is not the cosine rule.
Sir,
Sir, how you got 13?
sir, it's not 13, sir, it's 12.
It's 12. I just took what Kiara told me, and Kiara usually get everything right.
So, isn't it not 26 over
It's
2?
10 plus 8 plus 6.
Well, equals 24 over 2.
Oh, shucks. My apologies.
Divided by 2. It's 12 in true. So the area of the triangle is equal to the square root of S, which is 12, S minus A. We could start with the biggest one. Even though A is 6 here, we could just start with S minus 10. Multiply by S minus B. Multiply by S minus C. So here how I doing it? I just saying I disregard in the ABC. I'm just going to put S, which is 12, multiply by 12 minus 10, multiply by 12. It's all the sides. Minus 8, multiply by 12 minus 6. Anybody lost? Anybody lost? All right.
Sir,
Yeah.
I go watch back over the video, sir.
Sir, y squared, sir.
Um, that's the formula.
Oh,
So,
Yeah.
one thing too, when I was adding up the numbers, right?
10
10
plus
8
8 plus
6.
10 plus 8, 18 and 6, 24.
What?
10 plus 8 is 18 and 18 plus 6.
I see. Okay. Okay, so fine.
Yeah. That's why I have to ask you questions. That's what we're doing. Anybody else before I move on? Right. And then we say S minus A, S minus B, S minus C. That will give me the square root of 12 multiplied by 12 minus 10. 12 minus 8
2, sir.
4,
and 12 minus 6.
6.
All right, so multiply 12 by 2, 24. 24 times 4 times 6. How much is that? How much is that? 12 times 2 times 4 times 6. Hello?
576, sir.
Thank you. What is the square root of 5 oops. Square root of 576.
24.
So that'll be 24 centimeters squared. So this is the area of the triangle. To find the volume, if they gave us the area of the triangle with 3 sides, then we just multiply by the length and we get the volume once it's a prism. Everybody okay with that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right, now since on the brain clicking, give me 1 minute to show you this. Now, if you have, anybody could tell me what is the volume of a cylinder? Now, I'm not drawing it nice and thing. Volume of a cylinder is pi r squared multiplied by height. The height of the cylinder is this height. But remember we said that a cylinder is a
Prism.
a prism. And the volume of a prism is the cross-section area multiplied by the height. Now, the height. Could anybody tell me what is the area of a circle? What is the area of a circle?
Pi r square.
Pi r squared. So this is where they get this formula from, boy. Look at that. Pi r squared multiplied by the height. So volume of a prism is a cross-section area multiplied by the height. Pi r squared by height. Wow. Everything in maths is connected somehow. Huh? Okay, so volume of a cylinder is pi r squared by height. The pi r squared came from the area of a circle. multiply by the height. Hello? So, people, it was nice. It was nice. We close off today